actually teach a class on how to open your Etsy shop. I work at an art center locally called the Textile Center, and I had so many people asking me so many questions that I've started a class. I get it filled with 50 people every time I teach it, and all I do is log into my shop and show them what it's like behind the scenes. And they would love to have more resources like that were easy and available. Most of my students are probably my mom's age. They're a little bit afraid of the computer, they're a lot afraid of the internet, and they need baby steps, and that's all I do. It's a really easy class to teach because I just log in and say, what do you want to know? I'll show you. Here's how we list an item, and I go through all the steps.
I know we talked earlier, but remind me your name.
Becca.
Becca. That's a great story, and I think, you know, I love hearing that because it tells me that Etsy is penetrating the mainstream. You know, enough that people want to come to a class and pay for it, right?
Yeah, and pay for it.
So that's, I love that. I'll make one quick comment and we'll come to you and we'll go to you. Can I ask a question? How many people know what the virtual labs are? Oh, quite a few of you. How many people have actually been in any kind of a session in the virtual labs? Okay, so while we're on the point of education, I'll just quickly say that the virtual labs are part of a broader concept at Etsy, or we talk about labs in general. So there's that's the sort of educational side of Etsy, if I were trying to classify it. The labs are a physical space in our offices where we actually make things ourselves. So I will now model. So this T-shirt, for example, we screen printed. It says in German, "I love Etsy," because we're a global company. But anyways, we have a small space inside of our own offices that we call the Etsy Labs. We have a crafting night every Monday that's open to the public. So if you're ever in New York on a Monday and you want to come to craft night at Etsy, it's 4 to 8 p.m. And we encourage all of our employees to help out, to do things. We're having a Halloween party, we're going to make our own costumes, etc. So we try to actually, first start with ourselves. But the bigger point isn't about us. The bigger point is the labs are meant to be an expression of, that crafting is sort of this lifelong learning and lifelong curiosity. And so the virtual labs, which can reach many, many more people, to me are one of the most exciting parts about Etsy. Very young and sort of very immature in the technology of it, and we're not very good about marketing it either. But the actual experience of the virtual labs is amazing as far as I'm concerned. I love the virtual labs. And I think as we mature and sort of, kind of get a little bit more of our foundation together, I would really like to see us using the virtual labs for the things that we do today, but a little bit more systematically and a little bit more with real marketing behind it. We do a lot of great stuff in the virtual labs. If you're new, we have newbie chats. I don't even know if you know about it. For new people to Etsy, you can come in once a week, you can join other new people at Etsy, and you can talk. Or you can have your self-critique by some Etsy staff who have been doing this for a long time. So there are a lot of things going on in the virtual labs that are exciting. I got you, and then over here. So
this is actually a really great lead